For the planner cover, here's some interesting design ideas that will help you make the best design possible. I'm going to make a new file, but before I do that, I'm going to make sure I'm connected to my resources. So I click on the Finder, see I'm in Finder up here, Command K, and I'm going to go to 236. Okay. This is my login. You need yours. Yours will get you into all these resources. And make sure to have Media Dropbox ready. You'll see yours on the desktop. Okay, so now I'm in Fireworks. I'm making a new file, 8.5 wide by 11 tall, 150 pixels per inch. Make sure it's taller than it is wide or it won't work. And I'm using a white background. I'm going to make my screen a little bit smaller here so I can see what I'm doing. Properties window on the bottom. And Layers window needs to be open. Always have to have the Layers window open. Okay, now my desktop's arranged and ready to work. So what do I want to draw in here? How do I want to fit all this? Let's change this to fit height. 25% should work. Okay, that's good for now. You need to avoid a large area over here on the left side where the binder goes, and you shouldn't get too close to these edges. So I'm going to just make a reference line box, empty in the middle, and give it a purple line. Okay, 1 inch line will be fine. I'm going to make it a little wider so I can see it more. And click and drag a box about like this. Make sure to have extra room from this side because there's going to be the spiral binding and the holes, and you don't want to put anything critical in there. Color can go there, but nothing critical. Likewise, nothing critical goes too close to these edges either, or it's going to get cut off. If you put the letters for CPMA on the top, your final design may not work. So to put things, put a logo in there. I want to put a logo in. I'll make a new layer here, and I'll go to File, Import. And because I already connected to the Media Art, it's right down here under ODM. That's the main server. Media Art Dropbox, Planner Cover, and there's my logos. For this one, I think I want to use the secondary one. Say Open. You get this little icon. This is where the top left will go. Click, and there's my logo. I'm going to make it a little smaller. Make sure to hold down the Shift key to keep the proportions right. But where do I put it? Oh, right in the middle's cool. That's really good, right? Wrong. There's better places to put something to attract the eye, and what it's called is the rule of thirds. If you split the vertical space into 3 columns and the horizontal space you have 3 columns, it gives you some targets that are more effective design than dead center. To help you with this, I have a file that I've made. Go to File, Import. It's in the same place. ODM, Media Dropbox, Planner Cover Beginning, Rule of Thirds. Now, we could put it on the very corner, but this is spaces that we're not going to be using, so let's not focus on that in design. Instead, we're going to focus right here, click, and drag it down to the whole range of our design area. Now you can see this is a strong area right here. Whoops, wrong connection. Go to the right layer. This, anywhere in there, is stronger than right here. Likewise, this is a stronger design than down here or up here. And these 4 corners are really your hot spots. That will attract people's eye in a different way. So when you take this out and hide them, don't delete them, you can see that this is going to catch people's eye in a different way. It's called rule of thirds. It's not a rule you always have to follow, but if you're not going to follow it, there needs to be a reason. Yes, sometimes it makes sense to put things at the very top It makes sense to put things dead center sometimes, but generally this is going to be better. If your text is up here and your logo is down here on this corner, it's going to look stronger and be a better design.